Welcome everyone to the WrestleBrat10n 10-year anniversary pre-show. We start with a huge return match from 10 years ago. Jimmy Korderas versus Crono. I am the Colonist.
And I am JOSHAGEDDON. Both of our shows are 10 years old as of now, this month, this year. Yeah.
Are we officially considered EFED veterans now? As Jimmy Korderas, longtime referee, and we got huge matches here tonight, folks. We got Reptile versus Neo because the Shades of Black decided that they don't like the color green, so they've decided to go after the greasy green gigolos. And don't ask me where that's all going.
They are not 420 friendly.
Plus the TAW title on the line tonight. Liu Kang versus Abizzle. Huge match. That's why you're here, JOSHAGEDDON. But Jimmy Korderas, who had sworn off wrestling, agreed to come back and wrestle for this one night only. This is the only match he's going to have, and then he's back to officiating. But it's against a longtime rival in Crono here. Who you got, JOSHAGEDDON?
I've got to go with the sentimental favorite, Jimmy Korderas.
Oh, God! Wait a damn minute!
That was a jump scare and a half.
My word! Right through the limousine window! That's Riddick. I said to you there was an issue here. Riddick clutch. Riddick clutch. And God, I had no idea that was coming. As Piccolo just got his head beamed through that limo. Corleone, God knows how much he paid for that window. And I guess now Crono's coming along.
Next time someone wants to do a horror movie where it's just a bunch of jump scare nonsense, they need to get Riddick, because that scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, I was not ready for that at all. And, you know,
I was Crono triggered.
Yeah, literally. And to the credit of Riddick, I mean, if you're going to do dastardly stuff, get in, do it, and get the hell out of there and do the act and get out of there. Don't just stand there.
We're going to milk it for the rest of the year.
Yeah, but somebody get out there to Piccolo, make sure that he's okay. Somebody get that man some medical.
And to answer your question from a minute ago, yes, I do consider us to be EFED veterans at this point. We just crossed the 10-year mark.
That's right.
Most of our shows are toddlers now that can go annoy other children at the playground.
Well, we are not officially 10 years yet. That is officially day 7 of the WrestleBrat10n, February 4th. Then that will be 10 years to the day. But here we go in this pre-show matchup, an age-old rivalry renewed just for one night only. Here we go. And immediately Crono with a counter. Now, Crono is a man who has had kind of an interesting 2023. This is his first match of 2024. After last match we saw him was at Oblivion when he and Magus, the Sons of Lavos, were unsuccessful in their capturing of the tag titles that are currently owned by DC. And Crono leaving the ring here. And what is it going to take for Jimmy Korderas in his first match in almost 4 years after he got purged back in 2020? What does he have to do to beat Crono, who has had quite a year in and of itself here tonight?
He needs to be careful, because again, ring rust is
Spike
a
pile
real
driver.
thing. Yeah, ring rust often leads to spike pile drivers, little known fact.
Yes.
He needs to avoid stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have any hair. One of the reasons why you like this guy so much is you and him have almost the exact same hairstyle.
Well,
and when you
I grew into it.
When you get pile driven right onto the lack of hair, the hair doesn't cushion the fall. So,
yeah, it sure does. It's an unfair, no hair disadvantage.
Yeah.
And,
unfair hair defeat.
Yeah, well, and just for the record, folks, our referee here tonight is once again Will Sasso. Nice to have him back. And an elbow drop. And something that you all ought to know is that throughout the WrestleBrat10n, every referee we have, no matter if you've seen them thinner and in pinstripes, they're all wearing blue. Every one of them. Every referee. So
I like it.
Now that
Very
that's right. We're all just because of such a momentous occasion. Nice body slam there from Jimmy.
So, Sean, who do you have winning this matchup?
See, it's Jimmy Korderas is a guy. You remember the 3-count stunner? Oh God, kick to the gut. That 3-count stunner that Jimmy has been known for, which had won him a couple of matches back in his run. And back when he was trying to reform the NWO for some reason.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, and he tried desperately, and the only person who showed up, of course, was X-Pac.
Memories.
Yeah, man, what a time to be alive back in 2000 and 2014. And nice counter there from Jimmy. And Crono has had, so far, had a difficult time stopping Jimmy from getting his explosive offense in.
Yeah, probably trying to disarm him with some of those world-class Jimmy Korderas jokes.
Definitely. Crono's got that deadly Crono trigger. And Crono, he's not a big fan of humor. Like, he's like Dean Malenko. He's like a really serious dude. It's like, it's hard to kind of have a conversation with him sometimes.
He likes to beat up Lita.
Yeah, and it's, well, that was, yeah, let's, I signed an NDA. I can't talk about that. I'm just kidding, folks.
Did you get Chris Jericho on the show?
Michael Corleone is very distinctly against NDAs. He's like, listen, I'm Michael Corleone. What do they think's going to happen? So
he signed an NDA about talking about NDAs.
That's right. That's right. We all signed NDAs, making sure we have to talk about it.
Yeah.
And we are required to discuss.
We signed DAs. Disclosure agreement.
That's right. And oh, what a counter there from Crono. It slid underneath the feet. And that's the agility of Crono coming into play. Crono, who has had some long-standing feud with Tenacious E that culminated in a cage match victory. You know, beat Eclipse and the King of the Spring tournament last year. And, of course, as announced a couple days ago, Magus is his partner here. He's going to be in the World Championship tournament. Oh, a nice butterfly pin and too close to the ropes. A Snapdragon, if you will.
Snapdragon, Sean's favorite move that Kenny Omega does.
Yes, well, it looks a lot better coming from Crono than it does Kenny Omega. I won't lie to you there.
But one thing I will say, like that little go in between the legs, that was so slick. That's one huge advantage Crono has in this match. The age advantage, because he's a lot younger, he's a lot more nimble.
Yes, oh, and the speed, and he's a hell of an athlete too. I mean, we've seen him pick up Eclipse for the Crono trigger before. You know,
that was impressive.
He gets strength in the weirdest times. You know, he's a member of Shades of Black himself. Formerly, he was under Satan's control, allegedly. And now, oh god, and Korderas was gonna use the arm and only hit it once, probably because the referee's count had gotten up to 5.
I guarantee you, even though Satan
what a guillotine! What a guillotine! Don't mean to stop you, Josh, again, but that was unorthodox from Crono. I haven't seen that too often from him, just jumping from behind like that. Oh, wait a second! Crono trigger! Big Crono trigger! Oh, and he lands it! Will he get the angle correctly? He does! The cover! 1, 2... No! Only 2! Korderas kicks out.
But I was going to say, I guarantee you, even though Satan possessed people and they weren't in control, he still had their possessed bodies sign NDAs regardless.
Oh, well,
we're not going to talk about the ice cream.
Well, yeah, no, Satan definitely is big in the NDA game. Like,
I think he invented NDAs.
I'm sure he did. You know, you can't talk about any of the things that I've done to you. Oh, God, it's like that. And another 5-head move as Crono tried to go to the top rope. Korderas telegraphed it perfectly.
And Crono looked like he bounced off the steps on the way down.
He did. That was an ugly bump, you know. And
yeah, Jimmy Korderas is like, I'm not taking steel steps bumps. You can forget that.
No, absolutely. Well, he didn't even want to do this match until the idea was like, hey, can you just be here somewhere? And now the count up to 5. And man, this is just Blue Ball City today, as both guys just don't want to hit each other when the referee's count gets too high. But no one wants to leave and kick off the WrestleBrat10n with a count-out victory, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we're looking for results here, especially when these two... And Pele, oh no!
Oh, no!
Oh, what a spear! Korderas with the right hands! Will Sasso is down.
Off of a blocked Pele kick.
Off of a blocked Pele. Well, Will Sasso didn't block it.
Well, Korderas blocked it, and Will Sasso blocked it with his face.
And thankfully, he's back up and at least somewhat coherent. And a nice Russian leg sweep. And folks, if you want to make sure that Will Sasso gets the medical attention he so desperately seems to gravitate to need, you gotta like, you gotta share, you gotta subscribe. Save a referee today. Join our Save a Referee fund. You could save a life. And now, but you won't save the balls of Crono.
There's no saving the
as
balls
testicular torture comes into play. once again. And
Will
referee
Sasso giving him the business.
Yeah, what exactly saying? Like, hey, yeah, I'm not going to stop you, but stop.
But please.
And an Alufez press.
Jeez.
Korderas is going with some vigor here. You got to admit, there is some intensity coming out of Jimmy Korderas here today.
He's like, I don't want to be here.
Now a cover off a Luthez press, and only one.
Yeah, you're not going to get it with that.
Well, I appreciate him trying, though.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you this is a hell of a matchup.
Yeah, it's way better than I was expecting out of Jimmy Korderas.
Yeah,
Again, it's been a while.
It's nice to see Jimmy back, and I mean, I always appreciate him being an official, you know, whether he's wrestling or not. He really only wants to do this, but if you're going to come out of retirement, you want to make that retirement match a W, and a nice tuck counter there from Crono. And now a counter there from Jimmy. Wait a minute, 3-count stunner, big 3-count stunner.
Oh, we have not seen that in a long
Boy,
time.
the nostalgia hits hard here at Anniversary 10. The cover from Jimmy. Bold spot. 2, 3. Jimmy Korderas pulls off the W.
That makes me happy.
What a matchup. After weathering the storm of a Chrono Trigger, this was a really resilient comeback from Jimmy Korderas. Your thoughts, Josh,
That was a fun match, and Jimmy Korderas still has it, and he would argue, I never lost it, bitch.
That's right.
But yeah, that was a hell of a match.
That was a hell of a match, and what a way to start off this pre-show as we get ready for 2 days' time when the WrestleBrat10n week-long extravaganza begins. But a great win from Jimmy Korderas, a perennial CIW referee, back to officiating for you, but a good W in between. And oh God! Wait a minute!
Wow!
And 47 is now, well, we see the game plan silencer.
Did he just whack him in the head with a tire?
He had to have. He had to have, and I guess this was the plan, as Reptile versus Neo is next. But is Reptile even going to be in position to fight? No, wait a second. No, not into the car. Not to the car. That's Reptile's car, too. That's his own car.
Oh, because it's green.
Yeah.
Again, they hate green things.
Yeah, serious. Apparently they do. And no, that tire is black. Coincidence? I think. No, wait, Reptile. Reptile's countering here. And a tornado DDT. And get the hell out of there. Drop kick. Get out of there, Reptile. You got a match to do. And a pin to the head.
This isn't your match, Reptile.
Reptile.
Your match is in the ring.
Oh, wait a second. Silencer. Just gave Agent 47 the silencer. There you go, Reptile. And somehow we're still going to have this matchup.
He was really tired of them assaulting his friends.
Wow. Good for Reptile for somehow getting out of there. But what condition is he going to be in to fight in this matchup, Josh, again?
I don't know. He just got brained by a tire, so... or as Michael...
Yeah, Reptile. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Come on. No! And this is in the...
Stop it.
This is in the bar... Oh, no, not the Matrix. This is in the bar before... this is right before Gorilla is this bar area here that Corleone insists on having. And I guess we're not having this match. I guess this is the match, isn't it? Oh, come on, man. Not this. Come on. You know those are rigged with explosives, Neo. You know this. Good God, look out. Don't get glass in your tortellini. Oh, God. And why do you look surprised? This... the Shades of Black... The Shades of Black making the statement felt. They do not like green people. The racism abounds. But
they hate green people. They hate Green Day. They hate marijuana.
Well, we've got a main event to go to, and I bear guarantee you that this is not the last time, especially with them competing on day 7, the Shades of Black and the Gigolos. But we've got a main event. A vested interest main event because Abizzle is looking to take the TAW Championship from that man Liu Kang after the Joker. And there he is. What a dick.
I have my thoughts on this is just mixed feeling central here. Because on one hand, I don't want my belt to go the way of CIW's and ending up on another promotion. But the guy that holds the belt on my show is a dick, so what do I do?
Now, for those of you folks who are not up to speed, to Spark Notes this.
Yeah.
The Joker took the CIW title at Oblivion after his contract had expired. I tried to get it back, unsuccessfully so, and I still have the welt in my forehead because of it.
Yeah, you tried your hardest, and of course, because of brass knuckles, he cheated to get the 1, 2, 3.
And because of that, AB was like, all right, TAW, you want to take our championship? I'm going to take your championship. And he called Liu Kang a pussy, and you cannot do that to the Elder God. And so here is this matchup, here on the pre-show, our main event. And AB, he is focused. He has been training. He's lost a ton of weight. This is going to be a fight and a half. And the real question is, where is Corleone and where is Bruce Lee, the cornermen for both of these guys? Because we know AB and Corleone have a vested interest together, and we really know the allegiance between Bruce Lee and Liu Kang here in the first and perhaps only time the TAW World's Championship is defended on CIW programming. Do I have to ask you who you got?
Again, I'm torn, and I'm thinking about if Abizzle does win this match, I will offer him a contract. I have talked to him a little bit.
He would have said, look how shredded he is.
I know, that's ridiculous.
He looks so good, man, and here we go.
He has made sporadic appearances on TAW, so...
Well, and AB, he's been fighting his ass off in the past year, too. You can't deny that either. You know...
I'm gonna go with the incumbent, because Liu Kang, even though he's a dick, he's so damn dangerous.
Yeah, he is. A nice hardcore
on the TAW 10-year anniversary show, he demolished Yusuke Urameshi.
Yeah.
Like, the referee had to stop the match.
It was Yusuke Urameshi. It was it was rough. And you know, and now look, AB is trying to get those educated feet and those kicks. And I don't know if you want to get into a striking game with a guy like Liu Kang.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad move. I would try to out-wrestle him.
Yeah, because that's how about that? Whoa, what a belly-to-belly. It's like he heard you, JOSHAGEDDON.
Yeah, Abizzle.
Yeah.
4 suplexes.
Literally, and this is now back to the kicks, and he's getting him into the corner here. And Liu Kang, I don't think he was expecting AB to be this hot right out of the gate. Wait a second. AB Plex already. The cover.
No
Can he shock the world? 2. And Corleone came to watch, but only 2.
Okay.
And, oh, wait a second. Oh, there's both of them. Oh, no.
Remember the Shaolin Combat Club.
Yeah, see the Shaolin Combat Club. And now, oh, what a crossbody from AB. And I like how Corleone just getting a small kick in, covered by AB. 1. And who's going to disqualify Corleone? He's the boss.
Yeah.
And now...
Do I even need to ask who you have winning this matchup?
Oh, well, I would love for... Well, here's the thing. I won't lie to you, JOSHAGEDDON. I'm torn as well. Because I don't, for any means, want to take your title. I don't want to do that. I didn't want any of this to happen, obviously.
I didn't want the Joker to take the title from your show.
Yeah, oh, and AB went for a moonsault, and Liu Kang Samoa Joe'd him. Meanwhile, Corleone and Bruce Lee had been beating the hell out of each other outside the ring.
And just to disclose that real quick, TAW, like Howard Stern and myself, we were not affiliated at all with Joker's little scheme.
No, yeah, no, and that's why I said, like, I didn't blame you for that. It wasn't your fault. Covered by AB with a big elbow drop. 1, 2, and no, only 2.
Ooh.
AB got close there, and you cannot deny this would be a huge upset. Because I want my homie to win, naturally, but at the same time, like, you know, we'll negotiate something, right? If that's how this goes, we're going to work this out. Like, this...
And we've been trying to reach out to the Joker, but he's like, yeah, voicemail.
What a big, like, can opener suplex is what I'm calling that. Don't call me Excalibur, but... No, slap in the head.
He threw him.
Oh, and a rake to the eyes. And that's the kind of Liu Kang match that I've come to expect from this man. You know, any chance he can. And we have not been talking about how Corleone and Bruce Lee have... Oh, what a head scissors!
Oh my God!
They have literally... we have been hearing them fight out of frame since they both showed up here. They are... We're basically watching 2 matches, one in the foreground and one in the background right now. Well, and folks, in our main event, well, not in our main event, but in our main event day on February 4th, we are getting Michael Corleone versus Bruce Lee. It is so personal between those two. from the year that CIW relaunched and the trust that was put into Bruce Lee and how that was all thrown away. Frog splash and didn't quite get him. And AB might have taken a knee to the head there.
Yeah, that was an awkward landing.
That was a very awkward landing. And AB, you know, he's good at the top rope, but his trajectory is hit and miss, man.
Yeah, and Abizzle and Liu Kang was like really far away too.
Yeah, he was. That was a bold move. And that's the difficulty with AB is like sometimes I think his hubris gets the best of him. Because he wants to, you know, he's so driven. He's so driven. And now, oh, there we go. AB stopping Bruce Lee finally. Literally. Now, wait a second. AB plex. Another AB plex. Come on, AB. Oh, and not even a 1 count. And wow. Liu Kang just powered out of that, man. And a thumb to the eye.
That new attitude that won Liu Kang the TAW Championship.
Yep.
And just think of the decline of Liu Kang over the past couple of years.
It's sad.
I mean, in 2015, he lost the title to Frieza immediately.
Yep. And
he struggled and struggled and struggled and just could not win it back. And jealousy and paranoia just basically drove this man insane.
Yeah, and then to have somebody like Bruce Lee who ties with Johnny Cage and can never let it go.
Yeah.
And it consumed him. It's very similar. Moonsault miss.
Oh, no.
AB has been one step too late on all of his high-flying attempts except for maybe one elbow drop. And
of all the people to emulate, Joey Janela should not be one of them.
Well, I don't think he's doing it on purpose. I just think that he that knee to the head might have disoriented him a little bit. AB, back to the top. This time, moonsault. Oh, and knees to the gut. Too late. Liu Kang saw it coming. And man, and Liu Kang, who has been just one step ahead of AB, but it has been a hell of a fight so far. And Liu Kang dumps him to the outside. Up to the top himself. Elbow drop. Nobody even close.
Wow.
And Liu Kang.
I think Liu Kang's a little disoriented as well. He's taking a lot of abuse in this match.
Well, I don't think he expected, and this is the thing that the AB has the advantage of, is that nobody expects him to be as good as he is. And that's an amazing thing. And I think Corleone and Bruce Lee are literally torturing the arm on the other corner of the ring, if I saw that angle correctly.
Would not surprise me.
Folks, you can hear this. They're beating the shit out of each other. We can't see it, but it's happening. They're not stopped fighting. Even Sasso's looking over there going, hey, you good, cuh?
Yeah, dude, we should, have a tag team match between these two. Two teams basically fighting each other.
Well, we're going to see the other... Oh, fatality kick! Oh, fatality kick out of absolutely nowhere. The cover, that could do it. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, and Liu Kang retains the
that
TAW title.
Quick. It is always that quick.
Son of a gun.
But what a hell of a match from AB. He gave it his damnedest, and with Corleone and Bruce Lee brawling on the outside, we finally gotten security in there to separate those two. Liu Kang retains. It's bittersweet, but folks, this is just the beginning. The WrestleBrat10n begins in 2 days for the new CIW World Title Tournament, but JOSHAGEDDON, your boy, wins the day here tonight.
Absolutely. Hype!
And folks, we will see you on day 1 in 2 days' time, 10 years running. Let's go. See you, folks.